NRL vid 090 back here with another tipping video today, and this is my round 9 NRL tips for the 2021 season. Now, let's hope there's another good round of footy, and I'm really looking forward to it. So the first game of round 9 is the Rabbitohs and the Melbourne Storm at Stadium Australia on Thursday night, 7:50 p.m. The chain ins and outs of the Rabbitohs, so Adam Reynolds is out because of injury. Cameron Murray is out because of injury. Campbell Graham's out with injury. And Jackson Pua is also out with injury, I'm pretty sure. So replacing Adam Reynolds at halfback, it's Benji Marshall. Tane Milne comes on the wing. And Brandon Burns comes into the centres with Stephen Masters playing on the wing as well, with Alex Johnson playing fullback, and Cody Walker will shift back to 5'8". And it looks like that's the team right there for the Rabbitohs. For the Storm, Ryan Pappenhausen's still out. He's still out for another week. And doesn't seem to be any other changes after last week's win over the... last week's win. So, my tip for this game, I've got the Storm to win. Storm should win with all the outs Souths have. So, Storm to win. I'm going to say Storm will win 32 points to 16 over the Rabbitohs. And Friday night, the first game, it's at Bluebet Stadium in Penrith. It's the Panthers versus Sharks. Ins and outs for the Panthers. They've got no changes after last week's win over Manly, so they're 1-17 Panthers. For the Sharks, Brandon Hamlin-Ueli's out for a long time. So replacing him with injury, so replacing him off the bench, it is Billy Margulies. And the rest of the team's the same for the Sharks. In this game, I've got the Panthers to win. I think Panthers will win pretty well. I've got Panthers to win 38 points to 12 over the Sharks on Friday. And now the main game on Friday night, it's the Eels and the Roosters at Bankwest Stadium. So the team for the Eels, they've got no changes after last week's win. The Eels. For the Roosters, have got Brett Morris is out with obviously Brett Morris is going to be out for the year, most likely with ACL. So replacing him on the wing is Matty Kavalu, and Tupanua is also out. So replacing Tupanua due to suspension is Nat Butcher in the starting back row, and then Lindsay Collins is also out with Sam Verrills, and replacing them off the bench is Daniel Sluka for Fafita and Adam Kieran, I'm pretty sure, coming as replacements. In this game, it's a tough one. Yeah, this is a very tough game to tip. In this game, I'm going to go with the Eels. I reckon Eels will beat the Roosters on Friday night, only just. I reckon Eels will beat the Roosters 20 points to 14. And our Super Saturday kicks off between the Raiders and the Knights at McDonald's Park in Wagga Wagga, so they're taking a game up to there. The team for the Raiders, so... From what it looks like, Josh Papali's back, so he starts at prop for this game with Corey Horsburgh dropping to the bench, and Sia Soliola's out this week, so replacing him off the bench, it is Hudson Young, I'm pretty sure. And for the Knights, got any changes? Blake Green's out because of another injury picked up, so replacing him in the halves is Phoenix Crossland. And that's the only change there for Newcastle after last week's loss. In this game, I've got the Raiders to actually bounce back. I mean, this is the week Canberra should bounce back. But if they don't, they're in heaps of trouble, I reckon, Canberra. But I will go Raiders to win this week. I've got Raiders to win 24 points to 18 over the Knights. And now the second game of Super Saturday, it's the Tigers and the Titans and Tigers at Campbelltown Sports Stadium in Sydney, or Campbelltown Oval. For the Tigers, they've got no changes apart from Tommy Talau. Tommy Talau drops out for the Tigers, and Mo Zembai starts in the centres with Zach Sini shifting it to the wing, and that's the no other changes there. For the Titans, Corey Thompson's out, so replacing him in the centres, I'm pretty sure, is Beau Fermor. But also, today, Esau Masters, I will make a video about this later, Esau Masters signed the Titans today, effective immediately from the Cowboys, after he got a release from the Cowboys to join the Titans. So, Esau Masters is in the jersey 21, so it could be a late inclusion there, but the rest of the teams mainly the same. Sam McIntyre drops out, and replacing him is Jermaine Jalifi. In this game, I've got the Tigers to win. I reckon Tigers will win at Campbelltown this week. So I've got Tigers to win 26 points to 20. 26-20. I reckon it'll be a high scoring game. And now the last game of Super Saturday, it's the Cowboys and the Broncos at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. The team for the Cowboys, David Bowen comes in for Justin O'Neill in the centres, and Ben Hampton's out this week, so replacing him at halfbacks Jake Clifford. And the rest of the team seems to be the same. No other changes from what it looks like. For the Broncos, looks like Dale Copley and Tessie New and Brendan Piacura join the reserves, but not actually playing. And yeah, I think the rest of the team's the same as last week for the Broncos in their win against the Titans. Look, in this game, I reckon Cowboys will get the job done over the Broncos in Townsville. I've got the Cowboys to win. Cowboys to win 28 points to... you know what? Actually, I've got Cowboys to win 26 points to 16 in Townsville. And now Sunday footy kicks off between the Seagulls and the Warriors at Lottoland. And yeah, Rookie Oval, you should call it. So it's a Tom Travoy, which is a 100th game as well, so it should be a big one for Manly, hopefully. So the team for Manly, so obviously Josh Alawai and Martin Tapau are both out. Tapau's out because of concussion protocols, and he has to be rested for a week. And sadly, Josh Alawai is out because of a fractured wrist, so he'll be out for 3 months, unfortunately. So replacing Martin Tapau at prop, it's Sean Kepi. And replacing Josh Alawai off the bench, it is Zach Sadler, and also Moses Sully joins the bench as well. So Moses Sully makes his return from injury for Manly off the bench though, and Morgan Harper and Brad Parker keep their positions in the centres. While for the Warriors, Ben Murk-Masila is out due to concussion, and Sean O'Sullivan drops off. So replacing Ben Murk-Masila off the bench is Bunty Afoa, and looks like Chanel Harris-Tavita and Ewan Aiken are under reserves for the Warriors, so there could be possible late inclusions. In this game, I will be backing Manly to turn up for Tom Travoy, which is a 100th game. I think Manly will win a backup rookie. I know there's no Tapau, otherwise it's going to be a bit tough, but I reckon Manly will bounce back this week and get the win over the Warriors. So I've got Manly to win 22 points to 12 in this game. And our final game of round 9, it's the Dragons versus the Bulldogs at Australia Jubilee Stadium in Sydney. For the Dragons, Tyrell Fumiano starts in the centres because Zach Lomax obviously dislocated his thumb, not a broken thumb, dislocated, I read. So Fumiano starts in the centres with Josh Maguire shifting from the bench to starting lock in place of Fumiano. And the rest of the team looks like the same. Oh yeah, but Palasa Famasili joins the bench for the Dragons, and the rest of the team is the same as last week's loss to Tigers. For the Bulldogs, the only changes is that Dallin Martinez-Lesniak started on the wing last week against the Eels, but he shifts to fullback, and Nick Meaney, who started at fullback last week against the Eels, shifts to the wing this time. So that's the only changes right there for the Bulldogs. In this game, I think the Dragons should win. They should win well, but wouldn't be surprised if Bulldogs turn up. But I've got the Dragons to win 23, so I reckon it'll be a field goal, so 23 points to 8 over the Bulldogs. But guys, that's my tips for round 9. What are yours? Share yours in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you do like the video, make sure you do subscribe and comment your thoughts and feedback on the video, and I will catch you in the next one.